Hey, how's it going, guys? My name's Dragon. My last name is Mayo. I just wanted to talk to you guys for a little while I touch up on my house. Um, I finally found an editing service that I like, so probably get videos more often now. Um, and I can use all my equipment that I got a while ago. Um, it's mostly because I don't want to pay for. I want the quality of like Adobe and shit, but I don't want to pay like fucking 300, $600 for like a premium membership. Um, but yeah, you guys get to watch me build while I talk. I've kind of reached the point where, you know, I just got married basically back in September, and it's been pretty interesting. Um, just because it's basically the same thing, but now I'm legally responsible for my wife. This sucks. I'm just spitballing this. But yeah, I wanted to have like a YouTube diary moment. Doesn't even really matter if people click on this to watch it. I just wanted to kind of communicate to anyone who decides to click on something with a boring ass title like YouTube diary or whatever. Being married's pretty different. One of my friends are actually getting engaged too, or already engaged. Fucking notification. But yeah, also I've had a lot of burnout on certain video games, namely Arc Raiders, just because it's not really a game you can enjoy with your friends anymore. Um, their matchmaking makes it fucking impossible to play with your friends, and actually have fun. Otherwise, you run into like sweat squads because they have their aggression based matchmaking. That on top of uh, all the PVE mobs they're adding and shit, they just like it's like if any of you guys have played Mario Maker, it's like when people just spam enemies on Mario Maker or GTA. I think GTA too. Um, there are pedestrians that like attack you that you can spawn in. It's kind of like that, where you just spam it, spam click it everywhere. After the hurricane update, and they added a bunch of drones, and they didn't like decrease the number of default drones to make up for the strong drones they're adding. They just kind of gutted PvP because of that. It's impossible to get into a fight and like not be pestered by fucking robots. And I get that it's like, PvP, but I don't want to deal with it every single fight, Like back when it launched, the drones were not that bad. Like, they'd be here and there, pain in the ass sometimes. But recently it's just like every fight there's a what are those things called? The spider things that jump on your face. Every fight there's one of those waiting around the corner to jump on you. Or the bullshit spawns where like a pop will spawn in front of you and then just blow the fuck up. And then all that shit especially since the free kits only have one fucking, shield. Doesn't really give you a chance to do anything. Yeah, not even just arc raiders. A lot of games. I stopped playing Valorant. I'm trying to spitball games. I stopped playing Valorant. I started playing Dead by Daylight again. I'll probably get a montage of funny moments soon-ish, depending on how quickly I can get those together. Yeah, but it's just a lot of burnout on video games. I did get Grounded for free on PlayStation, so I might drop like I don't know, maybe a solo if no one else gets it in my friend group. But for sure a solo. Maybe with my wife again. That would be cool. But yeah. It's a lot of burnout. The only games I can play for like an extended amount of time is like Rivals and maybe Rocket League. But usually the fun comes from playing with my friends on Rocket League and Rivals. If I'm solo queuing on Rivals, I just don't want to play that shit. So I'm burnt out on pretty much everything except for Terraria, which you're watching right now. I've started getting really deep into like what's it called? The like aesthetic building. Even though my house looks like shit, this world has basically just started. So it's pretty cool. What else? Trying to think. Come on, brain, think. I've started playing Spider-Man, which is pretty different. On Rivals, not the single player game. Mostly because it's more of a fun playstyle. I'm surprised by how fun playing Spider-Man is. It's just sometimes it's selling, and like there's no denying that sometimes it's selling. So I mean, you'll probably just I don't even know what Spider-Man mains do after Diamond. They just probably kill themselves. Yeah, future plans. So with this channel, I kind of want to turn it into like gaming with friends, solo content sometimes, but mostly just with friends. I can link some of my friends in the descriptions channels. Subbing to them is the same thing as subbing to me. If you sub to them, you'll probably see me too. But yeah, I want to move out of state. The state I'm in, it's Oregon, but I'm planning on moving out of state eventually. Cost of living here has just skyrocketed. And more people are coming to Oregon, presumably from California. And I can't really do it anymore since like at least 2020, because I was actually not on track to graduate, and then I did what is it called? Credit recovery. It's basically where you fail a class and then they send you into another classroom to take an online test, and it kind of fast tracks you earning those credits again. That and work experience. Work experience got me the rest of my elective credits because in high school I skipped electives a ton. I just didn't like any of them. Like, there was also game design, but the teacher was kind of just a faggot, to be frank. Also, none of my friends were in that class, so I was kind of like, who gives a shit? I'll just play Scribblio on the fucking computer. But yeah. What else? Let me know where you guys would move. I'm thinking of either South Dakota, Indiana, Ohio. I know. Ohio's probably lower for sure. Not going to Missouri, bad crime rate. Can't think of anything else. But yeah, also it's going to be an adjustment for the tap water. Because, holy shit. Other states' tap water sucks. It's almost 9 a.m. I just busted out a video. I'm fucking tired as fuck. Also, I am planning on getting in a trade eventually. So that's probably going to take away from my time to upload and play games. So please be patient. I'll do another update video. Probably in at least 6 months, I would expect it. Mostly just because I gotta do a whole bunch of shit for this apprenticeship. Like, I gotta go retake the ACT. Also, I'm moving. So that's for sure gonna affect the Dead by Daylight video that I said was gonna be out. Shit. And I have to do the rest of the Terraria playthrough with my wife. So it's probably Dead by Daylight video next month. Or maybe before the Terraria and the Terraria next month. I guess we'll see how the first video does. If it does decent, I'll probably push the Terraria first. Just because it's like a longer form of content. Tea break. Yeah. All my ammunition is gone. How are you guys? Very nice. You know I wouldn't do anything to hurt you, right? Like I wouldn't touch you. Just kidding. But, yeah. Been having fun in Terraria with my wife. Me and Alex play Rocket League what's it called? Dead by Daylight. Sometimes with Ari, you guys don't know those people necessarily. Unless you went to school with them, then you know them. But yeah. It's been crazy. It's been crazy, guy. Did I even talk about my editing? Hold up.